So, Red, what happened last time?
Well, what happened last time was a few things. Joy preparing for a family dinner, we'll say it, apparently with the invitation of Kushim, who was hosting, though her questioning seemed to upset him a bit more when she brought out the concerns about the matter being housed and used by a former vampire who's very upset, or would probably be very upset about having mortals there, and everything else. And he guaranteed everyone's safety if that's the case. And he seemed to take offense to that and said he'll take care of this himself and hung up on her, much to her concern. While that's going on, Joy's panicking in the background. I believe Zahn was waking up from a night with Mommy Duck, as we've been saying right now, in my head anyway, as he woke up refreshed, confused, but more so having some missing memories, in particular the well song and the experience he had there was gone. And, well, he was very much sad about that, especially since he asked her why did she do that, and she seemed to laugh at his suffering, wanting him to chase after it. She loves the desperate man, so this is an ultimate way to keep him coming back. And, well, maybe she'll be nice, maybe she won't, who knows, as she left him there to clean up and don't make a mess as she went about to do her own business. Zahn, of course, not anyone else to really talk to about this. Spoke with the Avatar about what to do now. What can he really do? Is there a way to get the memories back or anything like that? But the Avatar seemed to think maybe getting rid of the memories was the best option, especially with Zahn's behavior with it. And maybe making allies, making friends, trying to live this life that he has now instead of trying to find some type of answer in something else. Zahn seems to be hearing out his Avatar, but still seems to be sad about the song being taken. While that was going on as well, let's say our lovely Lee and Danny decided to go shopping, mostly because Danny's been out of commission, so she needs a bit of a new wardrobe change, as they made themselves there to also prepare for some hangouts, I believe, with their own dates and everything like that. But they got a text from Zahn, letting them know apparently that Sitara has wiped his memories. And things got even a bit stranger when Sitara called to hang out, apparently, as she appeared a bit later and seemed to be in a bit more of a different mood, a bit more either not herself or maybe more herself, as she explained that, came across that apparently when her wiping the memories of Zahn, that she gained something back, and she wants to see if they can get it from the rest of us, as she asked Danny and Lee probing questions leading to relieve the memories of their experience with Zatara from the Blades world that we left and saw burn and crash, essentially. And she seemed to take glee in the idea of getting parts of her broken self put back together, though Lee seemed to be ultimately sad, as she thought Zatara was friends, or at least at the very least cared a bit about her, though Zatara pointed out the fact that that's not really the case. She is Zatara. She's not necessarily human. And the way friends, the definition of friends seem to deviate for both of them, as while Lee seems to be understanding Zatara's mind and understand that Zatara isn't, human and will never be human, will play by the rules, she had at least hoped something would have been a little bit different when it comes to them. Though Zatara seems to be baffled by this behavior and pointed the fact that I am and always will be who I am, essentially. And, she got what she wanted as well. The memories that they had taken, as she went about her way, seemingly eager to get more and more parts of herself. They did, of course, let Joy know. Apparently, Zatara's on the hunt and be careful. Joy is very confused, but took in the information. While it's going on, Joy, of course, had the family dinner to go to, as got herself ready, got a limo apparently from Kushim, which brought her concern, as well as getting in to see Max there, as Kushim was dodging exactly what he was planning for. And it seems he was going to make sure everyone else would have no other option but to suffer him, essentially. As we drove around a bit, and apparently came right back to Joy's place, as Kushim revealed that the family dinner was going to be hosted by Joy. Wasn't that so nice? As everyone gathered, seemingly enjoying themselves, and Kushim seemed to be smug the entire time, based in Joy's surprise. But everything seemed to be going well. Kushim was a wonderful host, we'll say, and Max seemed to get along with his family, even though he was originally very nervous. Though Joy probably ruined the mood a bit, as she didn't want to forget, with everything how crazy her lives have been, decided to let Kushim know about Sitara. And Kushim, of course, was very upset, because this is bringing work to his I'm not doing work right now as he dragged Joy off to have a conversation, seemed to be knowing that now that she told him, he has to do something about it, and it's a whole thing. And Joy tried to apologize, but yeah, it wasn't going to bring back the mood that he had before she told him. Though Joy pointed out the fact that he could always delegate, apparently he has people for everything else. Why not get people to do this whole, commission thing to send off the work for the job? And Joy kind of walked herself into that trap as Kashim revealed, "You're right, Joy. I can't do that." As now, apparently he's putting in a time order for Joy to take over the liaison for Atlanta CI to Joy's horror, and says, "Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine." As any concern she had, he just walked off and just gave a wave. Joy eventually got a call from Vlad, who seemed willing to let Joy take this responsibility, though Joy was obviously nervous and kind of forgot exactly this is the best option. And though Vlad did offer to just forget about the whole thing, because Kashim is Kashim, she wanted to try, Maybe Kashim's right, or maybe this will crash and burn, but she wanted to be a part of something bigger and to help people. So this is just a step in that direction. And I believe the dates for Danny and Lee continued. Armin, who seems to be very cautious and hopefully trying to have a new start with Danny, as Lee also met with Beth, and they just enjoyed themselves, having a wonderful time, ending it with them going back to the safe house to, I guess, relax, because they're still a vampire after Lee and Zahn, as they made it back to the Tara's place, and, well, nothing else they can do. Zahn's still bemoaning the loss of the well song and trying to find a way to distract himself, though things got a big distraction, the concern of a text message from Sitar, a "I miss you" post and a booty call, essentially, as she gave him pictures of her in bed and basically kind of enticed him to leave, and though very obvious to Danny and to Lee what she was sending, as well as the fact it was in Danny's room, much to Danny's horror. And though Zahn was debating back and forth between his friends, telling him this is a bad idea, Sitar decided to amp up the bait by sending out a text with a familiar song, a piece of the whale song that he lost. And she was offering it to him, of course, as long as he came by for a visit. And Zahn was already in his car before anyone else could stop him, essentially.
I told you, listen, I'll be the canary in the coal mine. Listen, if this goes wrong, you guys will know.
Okay. And made his way towards Danny's home, finding Danny's parents very dazed and more likely something going on with them to make them place it, as Sitar was there, and along with a familiar, well, not for Zahn, but a vampire friend of hers, Amalia, who seemed waiting for him and very not so happy about sharing, but it looks like there's another exchange going on. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yeah, I think, Zahn, you are being led.
Yeah, Grunt. So the moment I see those two, can I turn around and sprint out the door?
I mean, you can try.
I would love to try, Grunt. At the same time, can I activate my like a combination of my power, like we'll say like space and the detect and like the mental thing to detect like surface level thoughts to like see if I can like make an AoE search for people around me that are like trying to get me?
It's a lot of rolls.
Just two. One to run away, run to see look for people.
Well, give me the spell rolls first.
All right, that's gonna be.
Trying to see if there's like people around you, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like it's like there's like goons outside waiting to grab me the moment I run away,
Yeah, so you can give me it's one roll. It's like 2d10 for the mind and correspondence spell. Detect.
Okay.
It's not gonna detect if they're goons, it's just gonna detect if there are emotions around. I'll remind you. First level
I also
of mind.
combine it with the body roll so that I can sense like the conditions of like of entities around me.
Yes, but that's gonna sense life. So
yeah,
if they're like alive goons around, I guess, yeah. So,
yeah.
Oh, I guess it's if it's a life spell,
it'd be life or thoughts.
Yeah, it would be like three dice. You take the highest sphere, so it's 3 dice.
Doesn't look. That's
2
successes that I can
successes.
Will
no, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other goons around.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just booking it towards the door then.
Give me an athletics, like Dex athletics roll.
All right.
It was only that easy.
Right, you know.
Oh.
If only.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration? Holy shit!
It's a pretty good running away roll.
This is the only time I'm so happy you're succeeding in a physical check.
From the way Grunt's acting, it doesn't seem like the roll matters. I don't think it's gonna work, guys.
Listen, you might. I don't expect you to roll that high, so I actually need to calculate stuff now. She can. Surely you can. Surely you can outrun the vampire, right?
You know, while she might not have celerity, she can fuck around with her body to make herself faster.
Yeah, because like elder vampires are known to just have like 2 disciplines.
Well, you know, I was hoping that maybe she never stepped into celerity, but I forgot. This is a grunt lock elder. They must all have celerity.
I'm sorry, when you have like 600 XP, are you not gonna like get like fucking 2 levels of celerity?
Listen, you know, might as well mix it up, right? You know, let's see.
Well, first of all, yeah, as you book it, Amalia immediately leaps after you with an insane amount of speed. I don't even need to do celerity. Needs to rouse shit, you dumbass.
Fair enough.
And as you're like almost reaching down the door, there's a moment where like your footing becomes unstable and you kind of slip on the floor as she just pins you down. Quite unfortunate, one could say. As the moment she does that, like she just kind of sinks her fangs into you as you just lose yourself to the sensation. As there's a moment you sort of like the pain sort of relents and eventually you realize she's just lying on top of you. By the way, take like 2 act damage.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there's a vampire body lying on top of you with a stake through its chest. And Satara kind of like pulls it off of you.
Base Satara!
Hello?
Holy shit.
Mama Duck?
Satara, another Satara W?
She kind of just squats down, pats your head. She didn't hurt you too bad now, did she?
I've had worse from you, actually.
Gonna run away? Or are you gonna enjoy a nice little meal with me?
Well, it'd be rude to turn down your invitation now. So.
Good.
What step of your plan is this? Step 1, get some of your memories back. Step 2, stake an elder vampire.
Well, let's take her down to the basement, shall we?
Yeah. Let's hope she doesn't have that fun protean power to move her heart around.
That still take time.
Yeah.
As also, prowess from pain is just objectively better. You take your
What's prowess and pain is a fortitude. The moving your heart around is like a protean thing, so you can have both.
True, but then you shouldn't have vicissitude.
Let's take up some vicissitude.
Michi must have vicissitude. As yeah, the 2 of you drag her body sort of down in the basement. As Satarhan looks at it. you like it like on stew or just steak?
Stew.
Then as she points out to this large sort of cauldron, please start the fire and get the water heated.
We're eating vampire tonight.
Sure are.
I will throw it in there, Grunt.
She says,
I was joking.
Melly is on-
this, trust me, this will help you gain some of those memories back. You would like that, wouldn't you?
Honestly, I think I prefer just having this bitch dead.
That as well. Let's make it fun. As yeah, she's gonna like take out the fucking meat cleaver and like starts like hacking off pieces of Amalia. As you heat up the cauldron, and she's gonna dump the fucking body parts into the water. It will eventually start to boil. She's just gonna leave like basically her torso slightly intact as she eventually puts that into the large cauldron as well. And as like each like the flesh almost starts to melt into the water as it takes this sort of black viscous consistency. It says please make sure you keep stirring the pot.
I always do.
And yeah,
Look at
it
the camera.
takes you about an hour and a half to basically make this weird like black stew.
You gonna add any seasonings to it, Grunt? Any cumin? Any
No.
some sage?
Are you gonna ask her?
Garlic.
Garlic. Honestly, at some point you probably would just say like, "So are we gonna add any cumin to this?"
No. Trust me, it tastes better like this. Picked up quite a few tricks by studying all of you.
Where'd you learn how to cook a vampire?
Well, I've never had vampire before. Usually normal people.
So be honest with me, Satara. What's this soup actually gonna do for us? Me and you. I assume different things.
It will be the best food you've ever tasted in your life.
Satara, I know there's some goal behind this. You don't have to beat around the bush with me.
There's no goal. The goal is to enjoy ourselves. As she starts humming that same sort of several notes of the whale song.
Yeah. I only got 4 dots of insight. 5 if I use magic. I don't think I got this.
Listen,
In the
she
meantime-
just wants to enjoy herself. I can't believe you're doubting her.
Listen, you know what? Fine, Grunt. We'll just go along. We'll have a nice dinner. And, Zan will start humming along.
And as eventually she'll pour like 2 bowls. As it's very thick. Come on, have a taste and let me know.
All right, Grunt. As you command, I will dive into this bear trap. I will take a sip of vampire stew.
You can't even begin to describe the taste as it assaults all your senses. And it is in fact just the right combination of flavor, texture, and satiation as you just gulp down before you realize the entire bowl. And it, without any sort of irony, is the best thing you've ever had.
You weren't kidding.
I told you. Come on, there's an entire pot. This one won't make you fat either, she kind of winks.
Diet friendly. Lee's gonna be so disappointed.
It is better than human, that is for sure.
Is Satara eating the soup too?
Yes, she is in fact.
Okay. Then I guess you found your new your new target for hunting then, huh?
Well, sometimes you want a bit of diversity in life. Maybe I'll find a werewolf at some point. Oh wait, I know of a couple in the city already.
Not gonna be too gamey.
This is like wonderful, but wonder if it's because of her age, her hand. Each human tastes just a bit different. Maybe you can try that too at some point. She winks.
Considering most of the werewolves I've met are pretty nice, I don't think I'd like to eat them. Vampires, though, would not mind. I mean, how many people have they eaten?
Well, suit yourself. As, yeah, no, you're gonna finish that nice little dinner together. And yeah, that doesn't matter how much you eat. It doesn't. The sensation of fullness kind of dissipates quite quickly. Yeah, it's almost like you're mages and you have a literal entire sphere for that. Fucking dumbasses. I am reading chat and just... Oh.
There's a sphere on cooking?
Yeah, it's called matter, and you can literally change
Holy shit.
up like substances into whatever the fuck you want. So yeah, you can, if you combine matter and life, you can in fact alter living flesh as well.
Amazing. That's why she wanted me stirring the pot.
Yeah, that's she is cheating, Flavia. You are correct. Imagine Satara not playing fair. I can't believe this. I'm so shocked.
Can I roll to heal myself, bro?
Yeah.
That is 2 successes.
I think that's enough to kill like what, 1?
Yeah, 1.
So yeah. Yeah. Be a lovely, lovely night.
Back to winning, baby. We're back on the winning train. Why deal with Satara when I can become Satara's top guy?
Now that's...
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, so in the morning she is gonna just sort of like, well, had fun, but I don't think they'll let me hang around the house for too long, and soon the parents are gonna become conscious.
I'm glad they're okay. Danny would be really disappointed. I wonder what she's doing right now. I should call her.
Oh, you can do that if you. Last chat we had, they seem to be not so understanding.
Well, I guess when someone walks up and says, "Hey, you know, for the last couple of months, it was actually me you were living with, because I was part of your daughter, but now I'm in my own body, corpse I possess," it might be a little. A couple of months ago, I would have been.
Chuckles.
For the course at this point. You know,
Yes.
Grunt, a lot of war doesn't have to have sex. It's just war. But it's meant for people to get off to.
I was
for
gonna say
some reason.
there's none of that here, Red. Yeah, that is Urban Shadows, a different game.
This is some Dexter shit, Red.
And it's not cannibalism, they're not even the same species.
Hannibal shit.
As,
Gotta get my
she's
spirit
gonna
going.
kind of give you a kiss and then take her leave.
Have fun out there.
I will.
I will give Lee a call.
I don't remember. Did you say where you were going?
We're there.
Night?
Wait, no, you
Oh,
weren't
that's
there.
right.
Oh,
That's
Wait,
right.
was it just-
I saw your phone. That's right.
it was you and Danny, right? Or was it Joy?
Yeah. No, the Joy was having her nice dinner.
That's yeah, you know.
And she just goes, "Oh, you're alive?"
Oh, glad to see you sound concerned.
Thought I was going to become an only child for a second.
You can't get rid of me that easy, I guess.
So, did you have fun with Satora?
Yeah, we killed that vampire.
What? Which one?
The one who was after you, me.
I knew she cared. See? I knew she cared.
Maybe.
What's up?
I don't know. Well, at the very least, she hasn't taken away the piece of the song she got back. She gave me back. Wasn't a whole lot, but
Oh, Zen. You know, she just wants you to dig deeper into that again and then steal it and then do it again and then steal it again and
well, you know what they
just
say. Fool me
let
once.
it be. I fooled you twice, plenty of times, Zen. You are foolable.
Saying "Hey Zan, guess what?" and then punching me in the shoulder isn't fooling me.
Isn't it? You always fall for it anyway.
That's not falling for it. That's asking what, Lee, and then getting punched in the shoulder. It wasn't even like a two for flinching type of thing. You just punched me.
I'm just saying, she's changed. Just don't treat her like we used to treat her a couple days ago.
A couple days ago.
I've been inside her head, and she just sees us as some ants.
Well, considering what she was originally, that doesn't surprise me too much, honestly.
Where are you right now? Are you coming to the safe house?
Yeah, I'll head over. I'm still at Danny's place.
What? Oh my god. Is it clean? Can you... Is there anything like last time?
Grunt, Is the big pot still down there? Is there any evidence of murder?
I mean, no. I mean, the pot and like the cooking utensils are there, but like no, you've eaten all the soup, all the stew.
No blood splatters.
No, no. I mean, it's a vampire. They don't really bleed.
Fair enough. No, everything's clean.
Hmm. Okay, as long as Danny's parents are also okay, we can put the fucking weirdo vampire behind us. I guess. What did you do with her?
Well, we killed her.
Yeah, is her
what
body
do you
gone? Did she make you dig a grave again?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to know.
Maybe this time you really don't.
Well, I'll see you in a little bit.
See you in a bit. I'm surprised. Eating an entire elder vampire has done nothing for my constitution. That's I hope it stays that way.
You just had to say it. You just had to say it.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you feel fine.
See look, Flavia. I'm fine. There's no weird effects from eating a vampire. Yeah, it's like a flaw.
Are we
Organic.
discussing the? I'm not even sure how to put it. Not ethics of cannibalism, but like the
The moral quandaries.
the
moral
moral
implications.
postures of cannibalism.
No, I'm just
Yes,
like
yes.
I'm debunking Red's double standards. I'm reminding her like
It was never my double standards. I was surprised
So-
about Zahn eating the vampire. That's what got me.
so many double standards.
I was just like, oh, we have to adjust. Everyone's eating people's bodies now.
Well,
I have to be careful.
she goes through this whole effort, kills this elder vampire.
You're right, Hate. How
we
dare
cook
I
it, and I'm
judge it?
not gonna at least take a bite out of curiosity? Come on.
You know what? You're right. It's on me for being surprised. How could I? How could I be surprised?
It's so fucking hilarious. Amelia died this way. Like, holy shit, get eaten. Get fucking eaten.
Cool skill issue, honestly. Imagine getting staked by a fucking regular ass, like, scrawny woman. With
Yeah.
your fucking undead flesh.
Yeah, it's just a regular ass scrawny one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Zan's next course of action at this point?
Go meet up with you know what, because me and Jill get along so well, I think she would completely understand if I gave her a call right now.
Oh, come on, Nate. Fuck you.
Listen, I think we need some shoes today.
I guess she won't pick up.
Yeah, oh, well,
Listen,
that's so
maybe
weird.
it's early in the morning. She was like on a date.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Lee saw her last. I'll just I'll call Lee again as I'm driving back over. I'll just wait till I get there. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah?
Hey, tried to call Danny earlier to tell her the news. She didn't pick up. Did she go anywhere? She's still asleep.
I don't know. Was she out with Armand last night? I think she was, yeah.
You were on the double date, remember?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know
But
what?
she was
out
maybe,
as
you know
well.
what? You know what? Let me actually in a moment, because Hate's being really fucking. Okay, Hate.
Listen, just want to have a little fun. Curtis
just
about to hit
ate
me
him.
back in the head with a bat.
honestly. Fair. I'm just putting meat emojis on Amelia's picture.
So yeah, you want to meet up with your sister? You kind of walk out of the house. Her parents are just sort of sleeping on the couch, and as you
Well, I went back to the safe house. Unless you're talking like as I'm walking, like before, like when I was trying to call Danny.
before, so you let's fucking chill out, Mister. Like teleporting around, fucking zooming out the place. Like, nah, I'm actually here. I was like, no, I get to say
I
where
told
you
you I
are.
was gonna like head over and then talk to her when I got there.
Let me see. There we go. So, let's see. Joy, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay. Yes. I think last time we were at the party. I'm not too sure if it's already ended or it's the next day afterwards. I
It's
assume.
the next day.
Okay. Yeah, I assume Joy is looking over whatever information she has that she needs to be aware of about this new position Kushima's given her. She's probably at more like at the radio SI radio base, if that's all right to say.
Yeah. You kind of are like right now. See, there's a bunch of different hunters throughout the city that are sort of communicating and using this place as either a resupply or a shelter in case something goes to shit.
Okay. Is there anything that she needs to like she just basically sees the missions, like is there anything she's trying to figure out, like what does she need to do to ensure this doesn't go crashing down? Other than of course keep communication open.
Well, basically, if anyone has like an issue, they'll kind of message you with things. Keeping things like clear, making sure there's no problems if they arrive. It's not like an active thing. You don't have to like manage stuff daily.
Yeah, I gotcha. If that's the case, and making sure that doesn't become a house fire, she assumably would, well, try to make sure she has everything in order. Because her hope is by the end of the week, if she can get the store open, at least
Yes.
wanting to that doesn't look obviously like there's no one here.
As you're kind of managing sort of the bell at the front door rings as the door opens. As you see Satara walking in.
Hey, how are you?
Well, I'm feeling quite good. How are you this lovely morning?
I'm okay. Apparently, the sun shines no matter what happens, so gotta just keep on moving forward.
It does. So, where can I sign up with the SI? Like, fully?
Really?
Yeah.
Oof. Apparently there's an interview process. You gotta get, I assume that from what Joy was told, you have to get someone to vouch for you and then
Yeah,
they'll check you out.
that would be a yeah.
Okay. You gotta get vouched. Someone checks you out to make sure you're a good fit. Probably ask a couple questions and then they'll tell you yes or no.
Did just kill an elder vampire for your two friends. I think these stats should recommend me.
That's true. You've had a lot of experience with a lot of things. You talk to people. You know how to engage with them. I gotta ask, Satara, what's this coming from?
Well, I want to kill more vampires, of course.
That's true. But you don't have to join the SI for that. Is it just an easier way to hunt, I assume, for you?
Yeah, but I can't get close to certain people without the SI.
I see. So, is this just a way to you get to get more thrills, or just
Well,
a new
isn't that-
thing to add?
listen, isn't that what life is all about? Having fun.
True. Usually you're fun though someone ends up dead, but I assume it's a positive. It's the vampires that we want you to kill. Is it going to be the people we want you to kill?
Maybe.
See, Satara, that's the scary part. The maybe is the question that they're gonna probably ask. But you're
Why do I get the feeling like that your entire hunter group is boring?
I don't really know everybody. I assume there's people who aren't boring, who are dangerous, but who are powerful enough to be worth the effort, right? You seem to be. Well, are you fully mortal now? Or are you fully something else? Or part of it?
Starting to learn that a bit. Did get a lot of my old self back.
Does it feel good? Different?
Does feel
Like
good.
where? Can you do anything like you used to?
Nowhere near close enough.
Do you like not being fully yourself, or did this state whatever hunger you had inside of you for a little bit?
Was an odd experience to be sure, but I realized that with your abilities, I'm not restrained to only one place I could have fun. I could
True.
go many places to have fun.
That's true. And there are many other people out there, some scarier than others, apparently. I assume there'd be another Megan out there.
Well, you would be able to help me. I could probably deal with that as well eventually.
That's too big for even my little human brain to comprehend. What do? Fight the entire world until you've eaten everything, or just until you can? I don't think you can ever stop having fun. For someone like you, Star. No offense.
There's apparently an infinity of worlds, so does it even matter?
True. Did you want to go travel the universe, or just experience as much as you can until you get bored?
If I don't get bored in my previous reality, I don't think I'll get bored that easily. There's always something else on the horizon.
That's
I was
true.
alive for a long, long time.
Is it rude to ask where did you start?
Don't know. I don't remember.
Huh.
Do you remember when you were born?
Not really. A little bit of the early years are foggy, and the ones I do remember aren't the best either.
Kind of the same thing.
I'm just trying to imagine small little baby Satara just, I don't know, shaped by the womb of the darkness, I guess.
Well, something like that.
Well, I wanted to always ask, you've been in our world for a while. Anything you've seen the mundane and the not so mundane? How would you feel about this place?
It's definitely interesting. So, would you be willing to help me out?
I will be willing to put a good word in, Satara.
No,
I don't-
I don't mean with your hunter group. I mean you.
Hmm. What exactly do you want me to help you out with, Satara? Is it to help you get more pieces of yourself, or is there something else you need help with?
Can take that from your mind at any point.
You could. But you said you needed help with something.
I want. Well, it will sound weird. I want to shadow you.
To shadow me?
Yeah.
What for? No offense, Satara. I don't think there's anything I have that I could teach you. I think there's a lot more I could learn from you than anything else.
Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're hanging out with a lot of people.
Are you trying to learn how to camouflage into social settings or something?
Trying to test the theory. I don't need to worry. I won't hurt anyone you care about if that's what you're afraid of.
It's always a thought in the back of my mind. Grunt, is there a way I can inside her? I'm trying to get a feeling exactly what
you
she's
can roll
trying to.
me what's inside.
Okay. Can I add emotions or no?
Oh yeah, you can add emotion.
Damn. Goddamn.
Willpower, roll that one.
I only have 2 willpower, and I don't want to waste it for this. Not to say it like that. I do love Satara, but
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a read on.
okay, Satara, and you're just gonna be by my side as I go through things. I can't show you any SI stuff. That's well, until you're part of the club, you don't really get to see that. I don't want to betray them.
Just gonna literally be your shadow.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Satara. You scared the living shit out of me. I can't really think of a reason to say no, though I feel like I should. But at the same time, I don't feel like I have a good enough reason to.
Lovely. Just make sure you
Oh.
don't tell anyone about this. As she's gonna walk beside you as she melts with the floor.
Does it feel different, Grunt?
No.
This is a sensation.
There's nothing. You feel no different at all.
I know George is saying it to herself. She's more worried there wasn't a feeling at all. I didn't get a chance to ask her if I can interact with her shadow or she's just there. Okay. This is not gonna go horribly wrong. Universe, right? Right. Yeah.
Really want an answer to that question.
No, Grunt. No. But she's just gonna take the silence as a positive, as she's just gonna go continue to look over books, try to get the understanding of what she's getting herself into.
Now, Zan, what are you doing as you're leaving the house again? The house you know? Danny's house? As you left her sleeping parents on the couch alone, unattended.
Well, so the vampire is dead. It's during the day. I don't know who heard him. She said they wake up soon, so I'm like, I'd probably get out before they wake up. So I was heading over to the safe house.
Well, as you walk out, give me a wits awareness.
Sure thing, run.
Who would hurt them during the daylight?
Yeah, right.
Ghouls do not exist.
You know what, Grunt? Let's bump up my wits for this scene if you don't mind.
Sure, give me a magic roll.
Shit. That's only. Ignore the last dice. It's 2. So what's awareness? I don't feel like doing that. Just a bonus. 4 successes. I can willpower to get 1 more if I need to.
As you move out, you kind of open the door. You spot the SUV sort of that wasn't there when you arrived here last night. It's kind of standing there as you see 2 men inside clearly looking at you as you walk out.
He'll just look at them and be like, "Can I help you?"
As you say that, one of them immediately opens the door and you see the handgun sort of pointed at you.
Ah, balls.
As he gestures for the car, the door in the back seat.
No cover around, right, Grunt?
I mean, can you outrun bullets?
I'm not that good.
There's not there's cover, but you'll still have to make a roll.
All right.
Are you trying to fight the ghouls?
Maybe not. You know what? Let's just see where this goes. I guess why not?
Like
While I'm
maybe
walking
you
over
roll
there,
like
I'll-
another 7 successes, but I won't.
Yeah. I have already been hurt once.
Yeah, as you get in the back, there's another man there as well. As they get in and they start driving away.
As I'm like walking over, can I just like almost like turn to the side of it to like hide the part of my neck that was like wounded, and then just like fix it up real quick?
Yeah.
Just more successes, so that's good enough.
As you'll get into the car and they'll start sort of driving you somewhere. Don't really say much.
He'll probably just say something like, "So, which one do you guys work for?"
Just ignore you completely.
Yeah, fuck you guys too. Can I read their surface thoughts, Grunt?
Yeah.
Two more successes.
Think. There's a moment where they're not really concerned about this. They seem quite at ease.
Mm-hmm.
Where mostly like one of them is clearly focused on you and like what you're doing. The other one is completely focused on driving, and the third one is just sort of watching out the window.
So I can't read any surface thoughts from them?
What the fuck are you like? Do you think they're just thinking like random shit? They're on the job.
You don't?
No.
That's fine. So what I do? Can I like say like, so not gonna tell me about your boss, huh? And hoping like the word boss would like trigger them to think about someone.
It's like they don't even hear you.
Okay. All right.
These men are like so fucking focused on what the fuck they're doing. It's
Locked in.
yeah, it's unsettling a bit. Sorry, man, but these are like professional ghouls, not your fucking dumbasses down the street.
I'm so cool with the Camarilla.
Yeah, you'll be taken to a sort of warehouse on the outskirts of the city as they'll sort of bring you in. There's like more of them around here. About a couple more before they'll escort you inside and just bind your hands and feet and just kind of leave you under watch. As I guess we will have to wait because you had to be an asshole. So there you go.
Yeah. Thank you, Grunt.
Well, I'll say this, Lee. I guess you had a nice double date last night.
Yeah, well, I guess Lee, while she waits for Zen to show up, which I guess he won't now,
Nope.
she'll just shoot Beth a message and say, well, thank you for last night. It was really great. And I don't know. She's alone in this. Wait, did Danny come home with me last night? I don't think she did,
did.
right?
Or she was.
She
you guys
did?
were in the same room.
Gonna say I think she crashed at your.
Yeah, because you guys were both talking about how like stupid it was to go say hi to Satara.
She's probably still sleeping at this point because it's early in the 8 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her sleep.
Ah, how nice
I'm
of you.
gonna let her sleep. I'm sure she's just sleeping in there. I don't wanna like she's so tired. She's still trying to adjust. I'm a good friend and I'm gonna let her sleep. Um she'll probably do some workout in the living room, I guess, while she waits for Zan for a reasonable amount of time before he doesn't show up. I guess.
And it's like an hour later, you would probably get a phone call from. I think you still have Sitara's number.
Of course I do. Of course. Hey!
Well, I'm just calling in to let you know that I think your brother has been kidnapped.
No shit.
Someone
Wait.
spotted him being, well, say, escorted into an SUV and then driven somewhere off.
Great. You do you have any idea who it might have been?
I might. But you were kind of mean to me last time, so I don't know if I should help you on this one.
I was just about to say, I hear our little problem is not our little problem anymore, thanks to you, Star.
Yeah, and what do I
Thank
get
you
for
so
that?
much. My eternal gratitude.
Are you though grateful?
I am very grateful to you. Very.
Hmm. Well, then maybe you
You
can
don't
do
believe
something for
me.
me. Well, listen, let's put it to a test.
This is not how being grateful works, see? I will do something for you, but not because you did something for me, Sitara. Because
Well,
I want to.
then how about you stop by Joy's new workplace? I don't know, the shop.
Hmm. I can do that, sure. I was probably going to drop by anyway. Something up with Joy?
No, no, no. I'll be there a bit ahead of you. See you there.
Sure. See you later. As she closes the phone call, writes a little memo for Danny to leave on the table. Like, hey, I didn't want to wake you up because I know you are still adjusting. I'm going to the shop. You can join us later if you want. And she's gonna head for the music shop.
Yeah. By the time you get there, Satara would have had the entire scene with Joy and all. So Joy, at this point, you about half an hour later after had that deal with Satara, you see Lee walking in.
Hey, there's the better half of the two. What are you doing here?
Hey, I don't know. Satara called me here.
I see. Well, I didn't see her come by at all. Are you guys doing some type of girls' night thing or something terrifying that I don't really want to know the information about at all if I can avoid it?
I'm not sure, honestly. She called me to say that apparently Zan's been kidnapped by someone
Oh my.
and that she might know who it is.
Okay. Was it about that vampire lady who's hunting you down? I thought you guys were supposed to like stay in groups and make sure nothing bad happens to each other. Did he like leave the safe house to get you or
Um,
something?
no, apparently she's not a problem anymore. She's dead. Satara and Zan killed her last night or something.
Okay. Didn't know Zan hunted in him. Okay, that's good. So, what? He got caught and is being stolen, or did he walk on another vampire decide to take a munch out of him?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Do we
She
have?
just
Oh, go ahead.
just said someone saw him get in a van or something.
Great, great, wonderful. Shit. From did he? Okay. Do we know where he's been? Where he could have gone at all? And what time it was done in, I guess. Anything.
Well, I spoke to him this morning. We were supposed to meet up, but he just never showed up.
Great. Great.
So, in the past 2 hours, I guess. It couldn't
Okay.
be that far.
Okay. So Zahn has been kidnapped in the last 2 hours. And where was he at before the kidnapping?
I mean, he did go to Danny's house last night. I'm not sure they stayed there
Why were they at
afterwards.
Danny's? Why were you guys at Danny's
Um,
house?
No, we were at the safe house. Satara
Mhm.
sent Zan a booty call picture. And of course, Zan went, and the picture was taken in Danny's room. So I assume that's where they went. You know what? I don't want to think about it that much.
Everything you said just makes me have a headache. Okay. Okay.
It was a
That's
good picture.
Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Okay, your brother has been kidnapped. Maybe you should start by calling his phone and seeing if someone picks up. Maybe we have to ransom him. Maybe we could try to save his life from whatever else has been taken.
Yeah, but what if he's hiding and I call him and his phone rings? See? She says as she starts calling him.
The little Joy was giving you.
Ring it like once. It'll get picked up as you hear another man answer on the other end. Are you the sister?
I am. Who are you?
None of your business. You want your brother back alive. You'll get all your friends and meet with us, as he's gonna give you an address.
Right now, right at this moment.
Well, you have 4 hours before I put a bullet in his brain.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, I guess then.
And he just closes.
Very curt man, very straight to the point.
What happened?
He asked if I was a sister. I said yes. He said, "Get all your friends." Was that what he said?
Yeah.
And come meet me at address. I am so confused right now.
Lee, I wish to aspire your level of chill, and it feels like your life is so stress-free. I know it's not, but you go about your life with such.
You do realize you are one of my friends, Joy, so you have to come with me.
I know. Yeah, I'm fully aware. Okay. So a random name person has kidnapped your brother, I assume threatened you because you're very blasé about this whole thing. Threaten us to come by. Do we know that Zahn's alive?
No, but he said if we're not going in the next 4 hours, he's going to put a bullet through his head. So, actually, Grant, I did get correspondence. Can I try to reach Zan with my mind?
Yeah, what? Correspondence is not, that doesn't cover like fucking like kilometers, unfortunately. You have
we're
like
not in
one
Tuesday.
rank. I don't think you have to. You can start teleporting at
worth a
like
try.
rank 3 and 4.
No, I didn't want to teleport. I just wanted to reach him with my mind.
Yeah, it's way too far for that.
Sad.
Immediate
Can't
spatial
fault the
perception.
girl for trying.
But as the door sort of opens and you see Satara walking in, well, you two look a bit sad.
Do I?
But you cared for your brother.
I assume she does. We're making a plan to go and rescue him. Did something? How do you know? What do you know? Apparently.
I'm the one who told her that he was kidnapped. Nobody else knows.
Okay. Okay. Well, Satar, Zan, as you are fully have told everyone, Zan has been kidnapped, but I feel like we should go with backup and not immediately walk into an unknown location with an unknown person.
Listen, I think I know who took him, and I can just send a text message and I'll let him go. Might have
Yes.
made enemies of the local Camarilla.
Well, that
Luckily for you, I am quite on good terms with, well, very important person.
well, I'm gonna be honest, Satar, that's not gonna cause problems for you, is it?
No, I need something in return.
Look,
What would that be, Satara? You could have just said so from the beginning. What do you want?
She's kind of smiles a bit. I need a werewolf. So-
why?
Let me know which one you care the least about, and I'll take that one.
What? Whoa. Okay, before this gets insane, what do you need a werewolf for, Satar?
To cook them, of course.
Of course.
Oh my
course.
god!
Satar?
I realized that I can't eat raw, so but I can cook them, and only much easier, and it actually works.
Okay. Two things. Satar, most of the ones we know are the ones we like.
Yeah.
And
But choose
we
one.
don't want to. Can't we just find you a shitty werewolf that you can eat? You know what? Do you need to eat the whole thing? I hear they can regenerate.
Yes.
Can you just get a piece of? Okay. Can we just not find
Well,
you a
I
shitty werewolf?
mean, if you want to, I guess I can chop off like only parts of them. How quickly do they regenerate?
I'm not too sure the full scientific map of the whole thing. Is this like a new thing you're doing, or is there a specific reason
Yes.
you want to? Okay. Will you let me know what that is?
No. The eating? Yes, it's new.
Okay.
Since I started getting my old powers back, I realized I can, well, do a bit of what you can do, only a bit more. So, very interesting what you can do with, well, one's body.
Yeah. The human body is terrifying as well as fascinating. Do you need? Was this whole thing just to make sure you would put us in a place where we had no other option but to do what you say to make sure our friend was well and not
Well,
dying?
I'm
you know?
not the one that pissed off the camera. I'm just taking advantage of you right now.
I appreciate the honesty. How did he piss off the Camarilla? She's gonna like look so confused.
Well,
I would also like to know that.
I might have told him he killed a vampire, which, I mean, technically he did.
No. You did, Satara, bitch.
Voices from the beyond.
Satara.
Be gone. There's, which, I mean, Amalia's dead, but some people are upset about that.
Wasn't she like the other thing? Was it a Sabat? Why the fuck do they care?
Listen. Apparently, you just can't go around killing elders without people taking notice of you. Now,
Especially when someone tells them, apparently, as well.
listen.
Could have avoided all of this and just asked straight up. Why do you have to be so roundabout about it?
Because I think you'll have qualms about giving me one of the werewolves to kill and eat.
We can just find you.
Anyway.
I was told they're not that common.
We can just find you an awful shitty werewolf. We don't have to find the ones we
Yeah, I
like.
I don't like. Can you guarantee that though? I have let's just say I have a very good intuition now, and that intuition tells me there are none nearby.
That's. I'm not giving you a werewolf friend. What? Actually,
Well,
I'm
you
gonna ask.
aren't, but there's that chick you've been dating.
Before this continues, I want to ask: did Lee ever tell us about the werewolves that? I know there are different werewolves, of course, but the werewolves that were with Amalia at the time.
Yeah, I did. Lee does say, didn't Amalia have 2 werewolf pets?
I think they're dead. They're pretty much dead. And then didn't. Because I will remind you, Kushim did go there and was very pissed off.
Okay, I didn't know there was more than one. I didn't know they all got away, or he just like left with it.
That is true. I thought at least one of them got away because there was the whole problem of who saw Lee.
Daddy Kushim, who's pissed off.
I hate it when you say it like that.
I'm not giving you a werewolf friend, Satara. Like that's shitty. First of all, no. Like
Well, you can see now why I'm trying to blackmail you.
I do appreciate the attempt to understand how we got here. I thought you wouldn't. You know what? That's stupid of me to assume. You know what? That's really stupid of me to assume. Okay,
What?
never mind.
What?
I
mean, he also ate the vampire. I think he enjoyed it as well.
What? What? We're eating vampires now?
Yeah, I started with humans. It's an interesting flavor, but vampires are much interesting in this world. And now I want to try werewolf.
Can't you just find something more exotic that I'm not friends with to eat?
Any suggestions?
Apparently, are spirits a thing? I don't think you could eat those. I don't think Joy actually knows. Never mind. I don't want to say that. I don't think she knows
You
about
should
spirits
say that.
fully.
No, you should give her that idea.
No, I don't. Joy doesn't know
Give her
about
that idea. Please say
Oh,
that,
God,
please.
you-
Please do say
No,
that.
I'm not saying it. I just realized Joy doesn't know.
Werewolves are
part of spirit. She doesn't know about them. God damn it. Why don't you just find an awful, shitty werewolf that no one would question? Because that way you don't have to worry about anyone coming after you for it, and just
So
eat that instead of what I care about.
That's so difficult, though.
Isn't the hunt also part of the thrill for you? I thought that was the whole thing. I thought you also liked to hunt and toy with people.
Yeah, but only if they're like nice people. Like, why would I toy with a shitty person?
Ah, you sort of choose the okay.
I could toy in the sense that I could like make them do good things, but that's so like that seems very backwards.
Yeah.
That
do a lot of
sounds
things.
like a challenge. Is it because it's too hard, Tara, to make people do good things?
Never asked myself. More fun to like do evil things, I guess. I could challenge myself and do a good thing.
That would be so different from you, though.
It would. What's the evilest thing around here that I could kill?
Well, I'm not fully aware of things. I know there's. Well, you'll know about that way more than we do, actually, Sitar. I'm not gonna lie to you. Grunt, I don't think. I honestly think she knows more about it than anything else that we know, because I can try to roll a streetwise, but I don't think it will come close to her experiences.
She's mostly talking about like fucking supernaturals, so.
Yeah, she knows way more about that than we do.
Well, Joy, doesn't the SI have anything to kill right now?
Probably. There's probably a number of things.
I have. Fine. Then, Joy, do me a favor.
Mhm.
I need you right now. Don't ask questions. I need you to text Christian and ask him what's the thing that bothers him the most right now.
Uh, uh, short part has an answer mine already, actually. Well, I can give him a text. He may be a bit busy, but I'm not sure what a guy of his level actually does. Yeah, I'll send him a text. What's the most biggest issue? Or she said the biggest thing that's bothering him right now, right?
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh.
I'm gonna switch back to Zan. They're currently being held in the warehouse. Let's see if we can like just end one universe.
We can
As-
end a universe, Grunt. Whoo! You listen, Grunt. You're
Grant got so tired of Strands of Darkness, she just decided to nuke it.
Yeah.
I can in fact go apocalyptic. As you're kind of sitting there. The guy who's like watching you, there's like a moment where you blink and his head's just gone. There's just like the neck as the blood starts fucking like oozing and like pouring out as like the body just collapses to the floor.
Holy shit.
As you see Carlos walking up to you with like a small like pocket knife as he like cuts your bindings.
Oh, hey, Carlos. Good to see you.
We have a problem which you have created and will now fix.
Was it the vampire?
No. It was you empowering the maniac. A creature
No, it wasn't
who shouldn't-
intentional.
She shouldn't even be in this world. Now you've brought her back. Enough of her power.
All right, what do you want me to do?
I need you to convince your other two friends. Whatever she wants, can't give it to her. I don't care about any whale songs you might have in your head. You do that, there will be no going back.
If I do the song?
Yes, if you keep going down this path of self-destruction, and she is gonna listen. As he like just pulls out this like it's like Snickers and just kind of hands it to you. Have a taste.
Okay.
And as you kind of unwrap it and you kind of like bite down, it has no taste. In fact, it's kind of mushy and unpleasant.
Ah, shit, I was afraid this was gonna happen.
She took away 2 things from you. Do not let her take more.
Take my sense of taste?
In a way, this is what she does. She corrupts people, makes them, tortures them. You have fallen victim to her twice by now.
Alright.
You need to go in there, make sure she doesn't do this to other people.
Okay.
And as you sort of blink, you're
Carlos, my beloved, I will do whatever you ask, King.
you are in fact in the record label shop. You see the other 3 as you all suddenly see Zan there.
Hey
Holy
guys,
shit!
I'm back.
Oh my god, you're alive! How did you...
Of course I'm alive.
We were manning a rescue to save you.
No need for that anymore. Don't worry, guys. By the way,
She genuinely looks upset at this. Outs her lips a bit.
so guys, bad news. Sorry, Satara. Looks like we shouldn't. If she wants you to do something, we shouldn't do that.
I gathered as much. I think she did too. That's why she was trying to blackmail us into
Yeah.
saving you.
It's just
Which-
one werewolf.
No. Period. Zero.
No, it's not. It's never just one werewolf. Come on, Sitar.
Well,
No werewolves,
Yes.
period. Sorry.
I just listen. I know how I can create more vampires. I'll figure out how to create more werewolves, and then fine.
No,
We don't
no
need more
zero werewolves.
vampires.
Zero new werewolves.
Sure, we do.
Period.
What else am I gonna like eat? I just like kill the food supply.
I appreciate your honesty.
Lee just kind of sits down at the table or the bank or whatever the fuck we are.
Yeah, she just kind of sighs, turns around, and walks out.
Sorry.
Oh, come on. Are you just gonna leave the conversation now? We were.
Well, are you gonna do what I want?
Are you going to kidnap one of us again and ransom
I
the
didn't
others?
kidnap you. I just listen.
You
You
set
just-
this up.
Yes,
You just told them that he did it. Yeah.
That's not kidnapping. That's just giving suggestions.
Oh, come on, Sitara.
Tara, you
Someone
sold me
killed
out. Come
someone
on.
else. Is it the
Then-
gun's fault or is it the person shooting the gun's fault? You are the person shooting the gun in this case.
I didn't shoot any guns. I in fact protected you. I kept you safe. If anything.
Did
Kill
you
the
also
threat.
tell them that did you?
Apparently, you also took my sense of taste, so that's not
What?
cool.
Well, listen. Once you have something very good, you can't really just go back to shitty things.
Yeah, so okay, that's gone forever. I can't like eat anything else. So you know.
I mean, you can. It's just listen.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna enjoy it. That was like kind of mean, honestly. you know?
Yes.
So I don't think we should. I don't think we should go along with any more of your plans.
Oh, I enjoyed my time with you, Zan.
I know, I did too. But apparently, it's bad for my health.
Well, whenever you wanna have a nice meal or enjoy a good fuck, you know how to find me.
I sure do. All right.
As she'll kind of look at you, Lee, and say, "That applies for not just him." Winks and then walks off.
Don't touch my sister. I'll like
Lee
look at Lee, and I'm like, you know where that's been.
She completely freezes up.
God, you guys have the weirdest fucking lives.
You're in this
What?
place.
What do you mean?
I don't even pretend I'm not part of it. If I just pretend it's not me, then I just lie to myself.
Also,
Um,
Zan, I hear you ate a vampire?
Well, okay. See, that's kind of why I don't have any taste anymore. So now we know that that's a bad thing.
What the fuck is that? What?
What do you think would happen if you ate a fucking vampire?
Honestly, I thought like I'd get cool vampire powers. Honestly.
See, this is why everyone should read my. When I send you links to watch a Hannibal YouTube playlist, you should watch it because it explains why
It
Hannibal
was
is
like
bad.
6 hours, Joy. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
watch all that.
punch him. I'm gonna punch him.
Wait, after you punch him, of course. How did you even get here? Did your powers manifest? Okay. What did he have to say? Did he?
She said, "Don't do anything Satara wants you to do because she's not supposed to be in this world, and if she keeps gaining more power, it's probably gonna end it."
Just kind of hear a whisper in your mind, Joy. Don't worry. Still have a deal. Always honor my deals.
I should talk to somebody about this one.
Have a deal, Joy. Tell anyone about me. I mean,
Yeah.
you can break the deal if you want.
Yeah, I feel. Am I talking out loud or just talking to her in my mind? That's what I make sure.
It's in your head.
Yeah, but Satara, you just took my friend's taste buds, and honestly, you've ended worlds before, and I
No,
feel like
now
you.
listen. That's a correction. I just showed him an entire new world. Now he just can't go back to the old one. Is that my fault? No.
You know what, Satara? It's not your fault that you sell him cocaine, and he takes it. But I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna have to go back on my deal. I'm so sorry. Please don't kill me. But no. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be responsible now. I don't think this is a responsible decision. I'm trying to become a proper adult, and I gotta say no. I gotta say no.
It's too bad, I guess.
I can learn so much from you.
I guess I'll have fun with Max instead then.
You can't just say these things because it's gonna make me not like you anymore.
Listen, maybe he'll be more understanding. Plus, you broke a deal. Why do I have to keep my side of the bargain now?
Because it means we're gonna become enemies and not friends anymore, and then that's gonna become messy and a lot of paperwork for both of us, or at least for me.
Here's
Hey,
your
Joy, why are you spacing out over there?
snap back to reality.
I'm meditating. Leave me alone. Just
Sorry.
Zatara, like I can't. You can't just go after my friends and family and expect me not to retaliate in some way, and this can become a whole big thing. It's
Ooh,
not
you're
gonna
gonna
worth your
retaliate?
time.
What they're gonna do to me?
I don't know,
Sounds
Zatara.
fun.
I gotta get creative, and I don't think I'm gonna
Yes.
be creative enough for you. It's gonna get boring after a while because
You
I feel
should.
like you're a.
What if you mobilize the SI against me? I think that would be fun.
Zatara, there are more things you could experience in the world. Don't you want to go exploring the cosmos instead
Well,
of doing this?
I was told no to the werewolf. I'm being told no to the fun with your boyfriend. I
Yeah.
guess I won't probably like if I go after one of your family members either. So what can I actually do?
I mean, this is a whole world out there. There are so many different things we haven't even experienced. Like, we don't even know half of the stuff that's going on here. I'm surprised you haven't gone off to, I don't know, see the sights.
You're still not answering my question though.
What?
Listen, I ask Christian. Tell him to give me someone I can go after.
I feel like it's so dangerous to let you go after people, though, Satara. I feel like you're in the world in your hunts for fun.
Yeah.
that-
So?
Yeah, but I live here. I like this world. I'm one of the assholes who live on it. You know,
Yeah, but-
so you can understand my concern
You
why I
can
want to keep it
always
here.
move to another one though. You have that power.
Yeah. Man, that seems so ethically wrong in so many different ways. Why don't you actually go to another world?
I can't right now. I will be though. If you... That's a good point. You know what? New deal.
Hmm.
You help me gain my power, and I will leave. I won't consume this one.
Do I have Carlos's number? I don't think I do. I'm gonna call Kashim. I'm gonna call Kashim.
After spacing out for like 5-10 minutes, enjoy dialing up the phone. Kushim's like, yes,
You done meditating?
it's the Kushim hotline. What can I do for you?
Kashim, Satar is making concerning deals and decisions, and I don't think I can do anything about it, but she says she wants to go hunting in the world. I don't know if that's... It seems like above my pay grade.
Who's Satara?
The one in she's the one in Joy's who was in Danny's body earlier. You didn't like. You sent her to Antarctica.
I remember. Yeah, the bitchy one. Yes, I remember. What's the problem? End the world? Tell her to get in the line. There's a lot of people who want to do that.
Yeah, she kind of wants to hunt and eat a bunch of supernatural things, and I feel like that's
I have
concerning.
the perfect idea then. I just know exactly the place. Endless buffet.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
What have you done, Joy?
Sorry.
What have you done?
Well, that sounds perfect. Can you give me some details? Because I don't know what else I can say to entice such a predator.
Just tell me where she is right now, and I'll send her away.
She's in my shadow right now.
That's so fucking edgy. Okay. As he'll kind
Is
of
this the one?
close the phone call.
There's probably like more of her around here too. So what's the one we just met? I'm so concerned about that one.
As yeah, I mean, there's nothing. You all kind of like stare at Joy. You did hear the part that she's in my shadow.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if she split herself into more than one, or if that was just a small part of her that was in my shadow. She wanted to shadow me. I thought she just wanted to, take notes. I don't know. It was a bad decision. I do realize it was very crazy for me to do.
It's fine. Joy, some of us fucked her.
I don't know who
I
that
don't-
could be.
And it wasn't me.
Ah.
I should text
Okay, you look me in
Kashin.
the eyes and you blame me for it. All right, come on.
What? What did you say?
You look me in the eyes and then you say I was wrong. Like, come on.
You were wrong. You were wrong.
You
I don't know what you're talking
wrong.
about. Nah, it's-
This got you to A, eat a vampire, B, get kidnapped by the girl you fucked for ransom.
okay, but like, it was a rough night.
It's a rough night.
It's
So you
really rough.
have
Oh,
sex with
man.
a cannibal? Look, I get it.
Well,
Hannibal
you
Lecter.
your
It can be
shadow
said-
immediately after, like you didn't think that was gonna have like any like consequences. Come on.
Look, she mostly terrifies me, but you guys seem to be like thinking that she's gonna be like giving you special treatment because I don't know.
No, listen, I get it, okay? Like, I thought she was our friend. That was before the whole fucking whale sound thing. She completely changed after that.
I'm gonna be honest. I think she still is considered our friend because just Shatar isn't a human being like we are. The rules don't apply to her the same way. You guys really should watch that Hannibal Lecter video I sent you. It explains a lot about psychopaths. Like, for Shatar, probably we are her friends. Just, friends are
I still-
toys.
You're her friends, just that like we can't just like go around letting her take away parts of us so that you can end the world. We can still be friendly about it though.
Maybe she was offered a deal to like lead the universe. We help her assemble her power source, but I think that meant
That
she was gonna
seems
become
like it's gonna like
yeah, like Galactus eating
The
planets,
whole
right?
like the whole like assemble like get my power source thing first is kind of the problem, like that
Yeah.
might be an issue. She
I am
might
always
just leave,
Thanos?
maybe.
Just
Maybe
kind of
she'll just
hear
leave,
like
that
a
would be
sort of like a clapping noise as like you see Kushim just sort of shit like sort of like he's dusting off his hands.
Hey, Kashim.
Well, problem
No, no.
solved. What would you do without me? I'm just must be very difficult for you Joy to just know that your life revolves around me.
That's red laughing. Joyce is just like, I'm
So where'd you send
honestly.
her?
Sorry, what were you just gonna say, Rod?
She was gonna say, I'm honestly relieved to see you. And I'm very happy to see you.
He'll nod as he looks towards you, Zan, and says, just somewhere with like shadows and I basically just threw her down like the biggest hole I know of. So, I mean, if
She was a really, really bad idea.
listen, if two antediluvians are not getting out of that, she ain't getting it out of either. Fine.
That's like her house, though. Like I feel like she just gained all of her power back immediately.
Doesn't matter. She's gonna stay locked up in there, so I don't give a shit.
You know what, Kushim? I trust you. I don't know why.
You
I
should trust the
You're-
Kushim. Yes, the Kushim process.
Mr. Kashim, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Can you explain what you mean by two antediluvians in a deep hole? I
So-
feel like that wasn't part of my notes.
So, not that long ago, there was a big fuck-off battle where two of the most strongest vampires in existence were about to just kind of end the world. So, a bunch of people, me included, I think I was the most important individual in that operation. We basically just kind of. So, what happens when you have a vampire that represents nothingness, entropy, void, death? Then you have a vampire, so you can't really kill death. You also have a vampire that represents like infinity and just kind of like endlessly growing mass of flesh. So you just kind of put them together and let them like eat one another for like all eternity. At least one eats and the other one grows. So you get the point. You get the point. I just threw her there as well. What's one more to the party?
You think she might be able to eat two antediluvians and become like more powerful than she's ever been before?
That sounds stupid.
Oh boy, we've done it. Oh boy, we've done it. I'm so sorry, Vlad.
You can't blame
I'm
me for
so
this one.
sorry.
I didn't do this one.
You should have called Christian instead.
Oh man.
This is
I don't
how
know
it
what
all
you.
ends.
I don't know what you would do without me. Fine though. Fine. I am here.
You know, Kashim, I've learned to just keep walking every day. Just prepare for what I can do. And you know what? I'm going to thank you for what you've done.
Kinda. That I don't want to be mean to you, Joe. But that sounds kind of stupid. You need to learn to walk every day. That's oof.
And well,
Yeah.
every
No,
day.
honestly, like, we need how to walk every day.
Well, every day I get knocked on my feet and I have to keep on getting up. You know, just how it is sometimes.
I
Kashim, I'm not
mean-
as cool as you are.
Sounds like a skill issue.
You're right, Kashim. Who taught you that?
I've been reading a lot of internet slang.
Ah, I see. I see.
Listen, it was I had to stare at internet slang for years. It's fine. My point is that are there any world-ending threats that you just need me to magically solve for you?
No, not right now. Apparently Zahn has. You know what? I'll write a report about it. You don't want to. I'll write a report about that.
Listen, I'm here. It's not like I'm busy or like have to do other like things. So Zahn, he like sits down next to you, puts his hand on your shoulder. Just tell me, you can be honest. I've been recently become a surrogate dad, so I'm getting a hand of this. I can handle boys too. Let's go, Zahn.
She took away my sense of taste, or she made me taste something so good that everything else tastes like shit now.
Well,
That's
anything
cool.
else?
She might try to eat a werewolf. But I mean, she's in the void now, so it doesn't matter. There is still that vampire who probably wants to fuck me. I don't know what her deal is though.
Shrugs.
Ruby? No.
I don't have so many problems like you.
Yeah, you know, growing up and all that.
You're growing up. Look like.
Oh, you
adult
know, it's
to
like a
me.
mage, as a person.
Ah, I see. You're improving yourself.
Yeah, I try. Seems like the only progress I make is when like this guy shows up and gives us something.
Is that the guy
First it
like
was color
Christian has been
blue, then it was-
freaking out for the last like few days?
Yeah, he's the one.
Just weird. I can't remember anything about him.
Yeah, probably nothing.
Probably right.
Nothing he says.
I am a loyal ride or die Carlos supporter. Loving Louiser.
Listen. So I have actual responsibilities. Not being able to taste things doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
Nah,
I
it's,
can
you know,
cook you
constant
something, and I think I
expansions.
can cook pretty well. Actually, you
You
know
know-
what? I can start to cook. Listen. I have a plan. I have a plan.
I love Kushib so much.
He's gone.
Joy is writing a report, and that's I think about what happened about the thing with Zahn, just to make sure it's on record
Well.
somewhere.
That went well,
I think
I
so.
guess.
I feel like if I had a lot more information, I would be horrified. But you know what? I'm just gonna let
Honestly,
someone else know about this.
I don't want to know about it. I don't care. I'm
I
gonna
feel like
miss her a
you
bit,
care,
though.
but I mean, I think she's gonna be getting out pretty soon.
Why would you say that, Zahn? Why do you say these things that distress me
Because
so
they're right,
much?
and you know it.
No, no, Zahn. Just for the love of all that we believe and have a little hope that this will work out.
Look me in the eyes, Joy.
She doesn't even want to look at you right now. She's the one on her phone writing this
Joy?
report.
Joy,
Honestly-
look me in the eyes.
You ate a person. I don't really want to see you.
Okay, are vampires people?
Wow.
They look
Okay.
They look like people. They look
They
like
were-
people. Yeah.
He's gonna become one of those edgelords, I guess.
Team is back.
I'm sorry.
holding
Am I gonna
Oh, sorry.
Am I
finish.
gonna have to start worrying about you now? Is Sitara gone? Am I going to start worrying about you eating people now?
Nah.
I think we should worry about a lot of things. Mainly the fact that you were doing all this shit in the background while we were trying to talk to you because you were going through a hard enough time that you didn't feel like you could even talk to us about it. How about that? How about we talk
Well,
about that?
you know, the song's over now. Just got the. That's
Look, the
gone.
song's-
It's broken.
The song's over, but the intent was not gone. Zahn, you would have done it if this shenanigans didn't happen. Why didn't you just talk to us about what you're going through here?
It seemed like you guys were also going through a lot, you know. And if I
Yeah,
just
but
dropped the, hey, you know, it's like, well, I mean, what were you gonna do, right?
I don't know.
Were you
Talk
just
to
gonna,
each other.
Okay, yeah, we're talking now, so go on. Like, how would we fix the lingering, like, shit that we've seen? Let's talk it out, Joy, right now.
Know the fact that you're not alone and that we're here for you and that no matter how scary shit's gonna be, that we're gonna have each other's backs because that's what friends are. You think we?
You know
I don't
what?
understand.
I'm gonna do something here. Can I link us? Can I link our
Yeah.
minds and try to recreate what basically Malkap did to us?
Not
I just
what
want
he
to,
did.
to link,
You can link
not
emotions.
to that level, of course.
Yeah, you can link emotions if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
I want to do that.
Just give me a roll.
And Lee just kind of steps up and says, "Well, we don't really have to just talk. I mean, we can just. What do I have to roll?
Like
It says
3d10,
critical failure.
I think.
Grant, can you roll for me, please?
I think you're not in the Foundry again, Club. I think the. browser's
Yeah, no,
lagging.
it crashed. It's just the Foundry doesn't want me. It doesn't want me. Why did I do it that way? Oh. Thank you.
Holy shit. Well, I mean, try. Not the best thing, but
Aw. Can I willpower
So,
reroll?
I already did that.
Oh,
Ah,
sad.
Maybe we shouldn't rely on magic to fix our problems in the first place because there's consequences that comes with that. Just saying.
if I haven't been relying on magic to fix my problems, I would be a walking corpse.
I didn't
It's
want
not-
to fix our problems. I just wanted for us to make it easier to understand each other.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing
Seems
that. Joey wasn't talking about that.
Oh.
She doesn't know. I don't think she can tell when you're doing your mind magic. She's talking about the Zahn thing. You're good, Leah. Your secrets are still safe.
What secrets? I'm an open book.
Of course you are, my friend. Look,
Too open sometimes.
look, Zahn. I just don't want you to feel like you're alone in this. Okay? Sometimes talking with other people about the scary shit is what you need. Okay? And hiding yourself away and trying to deal with it on your own isn't good. So we can tell you when you're making those shitty decisions or make fun of you for it. You know? Because that's what friends are for. Are we friends? Or are we not?
Of course, we're friends.
So talk to me, man. How are you? How are you feeling right now? In this moment right now, with everything going on, how is Zahn?
I don't know, disappointed, concerned, numb. Should I go on?
Yes, go on, because I want to hear it all. God damn it. Tell me. Talk to me.
Upset, betrayed. Kind of used to it.
Now, are you used to it because this shit's crazy and it's been going on, or are you used to it because every day you go outside we see them meet the strangest fucking people?
Both, probably. Probably.
I
And
mean,
you
we've
think-
been getting kidnapped one day and the other too, so.
Yeah. And do you want to do something about that? Want to get stronger to stop it, or you want to learn to like deal with the problems? You want to, because there are probably hundreds of people who are going through the shit that we're going through. Not necessarily in that order, but afraid, scared, feel like they're going crazy. Because the world became a scary place for not just us, but apparently there are other people going through stuff. It's not wrong to... You don't have to hide your feelings about this, okay? Both of you. I don't want you to shut yourselves out and then, I don't know, get seduced by a woman made of shadows and darkness and death and just think that's okay, because it's not. What do you need, Zahn? What do you need, Lead? Come on.
I mean, I think I'm doing okay. Maybe I'm not really processing this, but I just need some time. We haven't really had time to get better or stronger. It feels like every day something happens.
Okay. Well, apparently the biggest problem you guys had was eating in a cauldron, I believe. But at the very least, we can try to find some time to do stuff that makes us happy. And if we want to do new things because we have a new life to live, we can do that too. There's going to be a lot of scary shit that's going to go on, okay? But that doesn't mean our lives are over. It doesn't mean we give up and lie there. There's still fucking joy in life, man.
Joy,
What
are
about
you fine? It feels like you are talking to yourself too, as she like goes to Joy and half hugs her.
Thanks. No, I'm not fine, okay? So I get you, Zahn. I understand. But this isn't my first rodeo with my world falling apart, okay? I've had experience with this shit. All you gotta do is keep going, because the next day gets better, so eventually you can breathe again. You can't just choose the exit, okay? You just keep going.
Just want to do a performance. Just us guys, just us, without any vampires, werewolves, magic, demons. I just want to do like one normal performance at a bar.
You see Kushim just standing in the corner watching the silence. Has
Oh shit! I thought he left.
I'm not really sure when he came
Kushim
back.
can watch. No, sorry, no, Kushim, you can absolutely come and watch. I don't consider you a demon. I consider you a friend.
Does have a tray in his hands and a cupboard.
Trey. Is that the really good food that's supposed to fix everything?
Well, they were made a few hours ago, but it puts down, takes off the covering. It's a plate of cookies.
Thank you.
Oh, we know where this is from.
Listen, if this doesn't taste good, I will kill you then.
I understand. I take a cookie and I take a bite of it. Tastes good, Crunch.
Not really.
It tastes great.
See, knew this would cheer you up. Now listen, I heard the end of that discussion. I get the feeling, as Lucas said to Joy, and says, "It sounds like you have a lot of trauma."
I can handle it, Kushim. I've had experience and I've had time to properly deal with my own way. Thank you for your concern.
Listen. I think instead of, unfortunately for you, Zahn, having a concert just for regular people is almost impossible in this world.
Well, as long as they act like normal
Do
people,
you
I think
know
it'll be
how
fine.
many vampires own bars? Like, that's no, it's just not like doable. And if you
No
go out
one's a
in the
good time.
boonies, there'll be more werewolves, so they will own the bars. So it's not like
As
very
long
hard.
as they just stay normal and they don't do any werewolf or vampiric shit, I think honestly I'd be fine with it.
That's never gonna happen. Have you seen them?
Fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fine before. We did it plenty of times.
But that's because they
We
didn't
just-
know about you knowing that's the thing. You cannot
Yeah.
go back. You cannot go back. As he says that,
We go back.
there is a
Go back.
moment where the door does open. And you see Carlos entering.
Oh, hey, Carlos.
Oh, hey, Carlos.
Kushim
everyone
is,
just-
Kushim's just kind of gone.
Oh,
Shit.
oh no.
Oh no.
We're
Mhm.
closed. Can we help you though? I can give you some music choices if you want.
Raises an eyebrow.
I know, Carlos. I know.
I'll be honest.
Is everything okay?
At least you've stopped thinking into a quicksand pit.
Is it something worse now?
Remains to be seen.
So she was sent into
I know.
Yeah, okay. So that's like not the worst thing in the world.
I don't know. Could be. Could be horrible. Could be nothing.
Well, let's hope it's fine.
I'm willing to make a deal. They want to have one normal concert. Fine. I'll make sure that you can perform somewhere that's just gonna be filled with normal people, at least all of them behaving like normal people.
Oh, what you said a deal. So what do you want in return?
For you to focus on honing your powers.
Honestly, I've been
then-
trying to do that. think
I
I've
know.
been doing a lot of it.
But you've been also being distracted by things that could possibly end your world.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distraction.
So.
All right.
You'll have one concert. And after that, you will have to focus. You will have
That
about a year and a half, 2 years at most. You'll have to face the greatest challenge of your lives.
Parenthood.
God damn it, Zon.
Killing the progenitor
Sorry,
of all
you know.
vampires.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the fucking greatest challenge, all right.
I thought you would say something like that.
You
Well,
thought?
honestly, I thought it would just be another antediluvian.
No.
I mean,
A couple questions, if I may ask. So can specifically for me, can I still do my SI things? I feel like I don't want to bail on that. Is that okay to use it as a way to focus and hone my skills?
He nods.
Cool. Cool. Who the fuck is the progenitor of vampire kind then? Who?
A man by the name of Cain, if that helps you.
Oh god, it's so edgy. Okay, it's okay. Like, is he just called Cain, or is it Cain? Like biblical
You've not
Cain?
read the Bible.
Oh my god.
Biblical Cain.
Just the name.
great.
See, they're all Hebrew names, edgy.
I know. Being told that the guy who did the first murder is the guy who makes vampires kind of has an edge to it. I feel. not the name, it's the man itself. Because if it's him, then. Ooh, okay.
Oh, he was cursed. Much more complicated story.
So if
Cursed
Cain is real,
by
was Adam real?
Mm, in a sense, yes.
That's was he like not human?
He was. Adam was real, but not in the. It's complicated. You don't really need to know.
You know what? Fine.
Okay. Okay. Is Kane going to be doing something horrible that we have to stop him for? Is he just, I don't know, driving a taxi somewhere in New York or something like that?
That would be bizarre. No.
Man, our lives have been pretty bizarre the entire time. I would not be surprised if you told me that. I'm talking to a man who I believe is an eldritch being, so. But is he going to be doing something that's going to be, I assume, horribly concerning?
do you have beer here, Joy?
You know I do.
Why do you have beer? It plays a business. It doesn't sell alcohol.
Maybe he's
Uh,
gonna pop up 4 beers and put them on the table.
One
One
wo-
for Carlos too, of course.
Yeah. One, we're renovating, so we're not in business yet. Two, shut the fuck up. So is he doing something here? Like, is there some big thing he's gonna do that makes it so it's half a year away? A year and a half.
Now, before I answer, you have seemingly a lot of questions. You realize the more you know, the more in deep you will be, and the less you will be able to, after that, just kind of move on with your lives.
I kind of got the gist that was the setup from the beginning,
Mm.
Carlos.
Once you deal with him, you'll be one of the most powerful individuals around, but your lives will be your own. As long as you don't cross me and mine, I see no problem.
Who are you and yours?
I work for one of the antediluvian. The one named Malkav.
Okay. Okay.
I assume he
Does
was
it
the
ring a
one who
bell?
showed us the blue.
He nods.
Does does he want to end the world?
No,
Okay.
quite the opposite.
Cool. Okay. Well, Christian seems to be freaked the fuck out by you.
Because he finally met something he can't just outsmart with his
That sounds
time
about right.
manipulation.
I swear to God, we just need to have a therapy session for everyone else. Okay. Okay. So you want us to give us one day of just normal nothing in exchange we have to fight, I assume, a powerful being of proportions we can't even comprehend.
Oh no, you are always gonna fight him. I want you to properly train and stop being distracted.
Okay.
Do you think
Okay.
I was involved in your lives for nothing? Do you think
Wow.
I'm killing all those paradox agents for nothing?
No, I assume because you really like us, Carlos. No, Carlos, of course I feel that there's something going on. God damn.
It seems like you're asking unnecessary questions.
Well, Carlos, it's how I deal with trauma.
What trauma? Your dad is alive, isn't he?
That doesn't erase the memories. Don't you try to. That doesn't erase what happened. Just because I skipped and hopped into a new world where everything's fine doesn't mean I don't know that there was a world where it wasn't. It's not how that
You-
works.
You will be able to change the world. Imagine all of you becoming so powerful that you could shatter reality, alter things, alter time, alter events. Have so much power at your fingertip.
Look, I just wanted to make music. Power is cool and all, but that doesn't make life easier or better for people. And no one person should have power to do that.
I could always make it easier for you, make you forget about this at the end, and just go on and live with a blissful, ignorant, normal life.
Something to think about, at the very least. But how do we even train properly? Last time we did any training, we had a whole traumatizing arc of just one world after another.
He just kind of like gives you a nod.
Oh, Carlos. Okay. Can you make sure, can we have a guarantee that our loved ones, the ones we have, will be okay? Like
Yes.
our shenanigans won't bleed over to them? Okay. Well, I don't see why not. It seems that we're going to do this anyway. We better prepare ourselves, right? She kind of looks at Lee and Zahn when she says this.
how is
Doesn't really
that the
look like
deal
a
when we
deal
go
to me.
Hmm.
I mean, you know I was going to do this anyway, Carlos. You don't have to put it like a deal for me, but I'm really happy for your assistance.
He nods. We'll have the rest of the 2 months that Kushim promised you. We'll have them blissfully free of any supernatural interference as long as you keep away from them.
If they keep away from us, if not another vampire comes to kidnap us.
They won't. This time.
I do have a question, actually.
Yes.
There was some like weird shit going on. Are Zan and I actual ghoul children in this
Yes.
or our past universe?
Well,
Even us? Even
your ancestors were part of a long line that dates back a few centuries. But yes, your blood specifically hasn't changed. Your physiognomy is still the same, but a lot of blood sorcerers. Well, revenants are mostly dead, but they are quite desperate at this point.
I see. So Zan, it is cannibalism for you, I guess.
He's
Because
grabbing
of
dinner,
AFK.
which is probably another vampire he hasn't played. Jesus Christ.
No. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess.
Oh, do we have like a phone number or a way to communicate with each other? I don't know. You a cell, an email.
Just think about whenever you want to talk to me, and I will make time.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I don't use phones.
Hmm.
At least not.
I
if
can
need to.
see why.
Well, enjoy your quiet time then.
Carlos, I'm in the SI, so I assume that doesn't really pertain to what I'm doing, but I appreciate the effort though.
Well, again, as long as you get involved, they will react, but you will not be approached. You will not be assassinated. You will not be attacked.
Thank you.
He nods and he'll turn around and walk out.
He's so based, guys. He's so based.
I just love him. Like, oh my God, I just love this guy.
If he betrays me, I will feel sad about it. I will feel sad. Grunt looks at me and gives me like a thumbs up. I'm just like concerned more.
Yeah, I think with that, we can end